I came into this with zero kitchen skills, and I mean zero. And I was incredibly intimidated. You see all of these beautiful, pinned, Instagrammed food, and I thought, well, goodness, I can't do that. So we went to the store, and we realized that there was a category that hadn't been touched in forever, that it's dominated by these legacy brands that still look the same, still have ingredients that we know are terrible for you and shouldn't be eating. Salt should never be the number 2 ingredient in a cake mix. There should never be red dye in a yellow cake. Shouldn't be bad dyes at all, but. And when we looked deeper into the category, we realized that it was the $7 billion category that was just 80% dominated by these legacy brands. And that was essentially our jumping off point of how do we bring affordable, better tasting, ethically sourced, delicious, organic baked goods that you can make it quick and easy. In this day and age, we know how busy everyone is, and you want the experience without the complications. I think it was, hey, let's get Buffy in the room and see what she has to say, but nobody thought it was real. And so in that sense, it makes it a harder climb to get people to go from that to, oh, I want to invest my money. I want to invest other people's money and see this idea through. In terms of rejection, I think that I didn't let it stop me. It's just the first road to the yes. And it's about pairing up with the right people. When you're an actor and there could be a script that you love, but if you and the director see that vision very differently, it's not worth getting involved in, because that's not going to be what you eventually bring to the table. And I think it's very similar when you have an idea and you're looking for investors. You need an investor that sees your vision and wants to help shape it and bring it to market, as opposed to changing that vision. And so there's kind of a similar symbiotic dance that goes into that. I also think it's about reading people. In the entertainment industry, we always talk about knowing your audience. And I think it's very similar when meeting with an investor, or in our position when we're meeting with retailers, is try to find out where you can emotionally connect with them. Do they have kids? Do they like to bake? Do they care about clean and green? Is ethically sourced important? Figure out what is going to move the needle for them and get yourself in that way. We really think it's our job to clean up comfort food. So what item out there is not available organic or not available non-GMO or dye-free? And how can we then take that, make it taste better, keep it affordable, and be able to make it simple to make? I think that's the other really important thing. I think ultimately you have to believe in yourself. If you don't have full confidence, then when you do face rejection, it's going to kill you. And so if you believe in what you're doing, whatever that is, and you believe that you're capable of getting to that level, you got to stick with it. I mean, there's plenty of people, both actors who don't make it till the very, very end of their life and all of a sudden have this massive success, and they've been working for years and years. And the same in business. Sometimes you'll see a company and you'll think, wow, they came up so fast. And then you realize, oh, they've been around for 15 years. It's just, what is the product that gets the interest of the zeitgeist and be able to spread that word? Careers are tricky. If you have a linear focus, you'll never see what else is out there. You'll never surprise yourself with what you're capable of. Did I see myself at 40 embarking on a brand new career? No. I've been acting since I was 4. It was all I ever knew. And honestly, had a good amount of success. Wasn't unhappy with where things were going, but was really excited about what that change could be and what I would be capable of and what I could push myself to do. I've always been one of those people that doesn't like to rest on their laurels, that wants to challenge status quo and really sort of challenge, the norm. If you have a very specific vision of where your life is going to go and that is the only road you see, ultimately life is going to disappoint you. So I think it's been really exciting. For me, having children was definitely that point in my life where I said, maybe this is the time to do it. And I think you'd be really surprised by what you're capable of if you give it a shot.